All right, Bernie, ready for another one?
Absolutely, Matt.
So, do you know who Robert Smalls is?
I do not.
Okay, so Robert Smalls. So he was literally a slave in Charlestown. That's like, so Charlestown was one of the major ports during the Confederacy.
Hmm.
He was a ship pilot. The guy that owned him basically rented him out to pilot boats, and then, eventually he gets to the point in the Civil War is progressing, and he's like, hey, it just gets him and his buddies, and he's like, let's go steal a boat, and what's the worst that can happen, right? Like, we don't want to be slaves anymore. The Union's close. Let's steal this boat.
Give it a
So,
shot. Just give it a
and
shot.
then they steal a boat, right? And they drive it right into a Union blockade, right? And they didn't even tell like their wives or kids. They're like, "Hey, tonight, just meet us at this pier and just follow along." Right? So they got their like wives and kids. They stole this boat. They crash it into the Union blockade, right? And they got all their kids on boards and everything. They ended up stealing this boat, and they dressed up like the white officers' uniforms and stuff like that. So then he turns the ship over to the Union, and then a series of events happens, and he ends up being commissioned as an officer in the U.S. Navy, and then takes this planter boat back out. He ends up being in like 17 different naval battles, right? Naval engagements, right? And then the funny thing is after he does like the greatest thing you could probably ever do as a slave. So after the Civil War ends, he got some money. He goes back to Charleston, where he's from, and then he buys his owner's house and gets to live there.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, I like this place. I have some ideas. We're going to change the drapes around. By the way, you're
yeah,
out,
yeah,
and I live here
yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, I
It's
mean, I
mine.
like this place. I've never been allowed to, stay inside for more than a minute, and I've only been
Right.
allowed to go into one entrance and use these certain quarters. But I'm asleep in the master bedroom now, which also don't know how much longer that term has in woke society.
No,
The
no.
master
The
bedroom.
master bed. It's kind of been crazy. I think they call it the ensuite now. But
I mean,
yeah,
I've really, has it changed? Because I've only ever heard it referred to as the master
I
bedroom.
think they tried, but most people just call it the master bedroom.
I got a master bedroom that's got an adjoining master bath.
There you go. That's an ensuite.
That's
If it's got a bathroom adjoined, it's private bathroom. I believe that's called
Yeah,
an
it's
ensuite.
it's got his and her sinks, it's got a stand-in shower, it's tile, it's Montgomeryville. High
It's a
income area.
high income area. Yeah,
High
sure.
income area, Montgomeryville. What are you gonna do, Bern? It's not my fault. I didn't
Not
ask.
your
I
fault.
didn't
You're
ask.
killing it. No,
I'm a hard-working son of a stiff, just like the rest of us, Daddy. You know what I mean?